Check, check, check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yo 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 yo. All right, there we go. My cat turned my microphone off. That's what happened. My cat turned my microphone off. But we are so back. Welcome to the stream. It's a pleasure to have you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, Ynot, greatest crypto rapper of all time, and we are locked in the trenches another day, another dollar, talking all things cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, decentralized finance, cryptographic encryption, Bitcoin, altcoins, meme coins, and everything in between coins. Whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, BNB, XRP, Dogecoin, Hyperliquid, Cardano, Chainlink, Monero, Canton, Stellar, Litecoin, AVAX, Hedera, Sui, Shiba, Ton, Crow, Tau, Uni, Pi, Aster, Aave, Pepe, etc. All right, let's get it. Welcome. We're locked in another day, another dollar. People in the chat are saying the trenches are weak today. Let's get an L in the chat if the trenches are weak. Let's get a W in the chat if the trenches are hot. L in the chat if the trenches are weak. Let's get a W in the chat if the trenches are hot. What are we thinking? L, L, W, W, L, W, L, W, W. Seems split right down the middle. Some people think that the trenches are weak. Some people think that the trenches are hot. Well, let's jump right in and see some opportunities. So here's a coin called Pump, the coin that pumps. And it just went all the way up to 668,000 market cap on one candle in less than 45 minutes. Pretty much a straight green line up to the top. I don't think this is legit. Seems like it's a lot of artificial volume, but it did go up. So it was the coin that pumped. Here's Mahina. Mahina. It's a white whale. Well, we've had some white whales before in the market that have gone quite impressively. This is a white humpback calf spotted in Vavau. The name translates to moon. A rare all-white humpback whale spotted in Tonga. Well, it looks beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. So we finally have the white whale in real life, chat. That's kind of a bullish narrative in my opinion. But I wouldn't jump in at the top of this green candle. Now we've got Alone Docs. Alone Docs. So the Pump Fund Instagram account has been hacked. Somebody got into the Pump Fund Instagram account, and they said that in that Instagram account, they saw DMs that they are about to leak between Alone, the founder of Pump Fund, and some models, for lack of a better word, some models that he's been talking to. And they're going to leak these DMs between Alon, the founder of Pump Fun, and these models that he's been talking to. The fuck is my cat doing? But yeah. This dumb money coin has done nothing but go up since it came out. Now at 5.7 million. We'd seen this on stream as low as between 500 and 600K right before this dip down to 300K. Now this thing's up to 5.7 million and it's been steady on the way up. Seems like a lot of people are talking about it, but you guys haven't been talking about it a lot, which is interesting. We should have a rule. We should have a rule, chat. This guy right over here, this KOL, quote unquote, he sold $20 of this coin at 4 million market cap. If you have to sell for the price of a Big Mac meal, you lose your KOL bubble. That's the new rule. If you sell a single sell for the price of a Big Mac meal, then you lose your KOL bubble. Why would you copy trade someone that's literally selling $19 at 3.5 million market cap? It just doesn't make any fucking sense. This guy right here is an embarrassment. Let's keep locking in. His name is Insider. Bro, only thing you're inside of is the back kitchen. Put the fries in the bag. This thing went to 341K at the top, fell down to 81K. Now it's climbing back up slow and steady. It's called Get Money. We've got SpongeBob. We've got, fuck. What's this guy's name again? Chat, what's his name again? It's not Stan. It's not Kenny. It's not Cartman. Kyle. Kyle. So we've got SpongeBob, Kyle, Snoopy, and Patrick. Get Money. Yeah, that's pretty silly. I think that coin looks like garbage. What the fuck is this, chat? What the fuck is this? Unkeroid. Unk Asteroid. And this thing just went straight to $4.3 million market cap. Do you guys see this? Unkeroid. Unk Asteroid. And this thing just went all the way up to 5 million in one candle. Less than 3 hours. And you guys said that the market's dead. You guys said that the meme trenches are dry. But here we've got Unk Asteroid up at $5 million market cap. You guys are dry. There's some real opportunity right here. Meanwhile, the quote-unquote real asteroid is only at 1.62 million. We are officially below Jack Duvall's cost basis. Jack Duvall is officially in the red. If we look at the top holders here, he's the third top holder with a negative 21,000 P&L, chat. Jack has a negative 21,000 P&L. He was up $90,000 and now he is down $20,000. Chat, a moment of silence. Let's get an F in the chat for Jack Duvall. Let's get an F in the chat. He round tripped $90,000 worth of profit all the way down to negative 20,000. Let's get an F in the chat for Jack Duvall. Poor guy. I feel bad. Health Shop says, Jack ruined the coin and max extracted on side wallets. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's unverifiable claims. I don't think the coin was ruined because of him. I think the coin was ruined by Elon Musk saying this is going to happen soon and then literally just not ever saying anything about it again. And now it's 3 days later. He did? What did he say? The official response got posted from Elon? So is the dog going to be the mascot or no? No? Oh, Jack. Oh, well, I don't care about what Jack does. I care about what Elon Musk does. This coin is called Dad. I guess somebody drew a drawing of their dad and it looked like that drawing on the right, and then now they're saying that the guy on the left is the guy. The coin 60,000 market cap. Sketch of a dad is going extremely viral on the internet. 60,000 market cap and climbing. Another coin related to a viral trend on the timeline. I think the market is a little bit weak today, I'm not going to lie. I mean, it is the weekend, and the weekend are historically low volume times. We're on the Saturday going into Sunday stretch, which is the worst stretch for cryptocurrency. A lot of the coins that were surging over the past 48 hours are now hitting a bit of a lull, as you can see on most of these charts. A lot of the new coins are not going up that quickly, except for the ones that are getting crimed. So Uncoroid would have been the play of the day if you had somehow caught this. The thing is, it was a slow cook. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes that this coin was under 30,000 market cap. You would have hit 100x. There was literally 25 minutes that you could have invested in this and got 100x. What were you guys doing while this coin was going 100x? Check smart money. Smart money. How am I? I'm doing splendid. I can't complain. Another day, another dollar. Here's smart money. Topped out at 682,000. Fell down to 40. Now it's at 160. Of course, bro, anytime. Shout out to you. Joe the GOAT. Yes, sir, bro. You know me. Always on top of business. Yeah, this coin looks terrible in my opinion. It's okay, bro. We're still bag getters. We're locked in. 61,000 at the top here on DAD. I think this one looks pretty promising for a relatively new coin. Jacob Smith says the market is slowly coming back. Yeah. Today is probably the slowest day. But Bitcoin is over 75,000, which it hasn't been in a long time. Ethereum's over 2,300, which is great. XRP over 140. BNB over 630. And Solana at 86. We want to see Solana crack 90. I agree. I don't think the bear run is over either, but here's Nintendo. Man, this coin fucking sucks, bro. One thing I can't stand is looking at a coin when we saw it moon, and then somebody asked me to look at it later, and I pull it up and it's rugged. We were watching this coin when it was surging up past 200K, up to 350 on my last stream. We watched this coin crack over $250,000 market cap. You want me to look at this coin right now while it's not even at 100K? You want me to look at this coin after this, bro? This shit fucking sucks, man. I'm sorry you bought this above this line. But I can't save your bags. I can't save your bags, LeBro. What about Chud House? What about Chud House, bro? That's not real. It's literally just a chill guy derivative. Is this a Lukey play? Let's see. This guy has launched over 1,071 tokens. Never buy a chill house derivative. 75,000 and climbing right here on DAD. Like I said, this seems to be one of the more promising coins in the market right now. It's like a bunch of people just made a coin for dog whiff stick. Interesting. Is this scented? Why is Scented milking a coin at 9,000 market cap? Remus aped Chud House, then nuked into volume and took that money to buy, or Chud House and used it to buy Chill House. Nice. Yeah, the Chill House X account has been facetiously talking about Chud House. Never buy a triple derivative, chat. Double derivative, fine. Triple derivative, pack it up. I think this dog with a stick coin, all these KOLs are bidding at this range. Scented was already in there. Seems like everyone and their grandma wants to get in on this. I wonder if it'll make a recovery or if they're just going to keep rugging it. Yeah, here's Mahina, the white whale. I think the narrative is interesting. It's obviously funny that there's a real white whale when we had the fake white whale or the AI generated white whale. That was such a big coin in the market. But would I bid this? The problem is it's not going to be that viral. Like, this isn't exactly Punch the Monkey. Punch the Monkey or that penguin, they were memes. People liked them because they were funny to look at. This is interesting to look at, but it's not funny to look at. And because it's not funny, there's no reason for it to go viral. People don't care about interesting. Dad now at 98,000, taking a clear skyrocket on the way up. Pretty impressive growth right there. I wonder if it'll rug just as hard. What do we think, chat? Would you trust this guy with your money? This is Axiom. Would you trust this guy with your money? Insta account has 3.2 million followers. All pinned posts has more than 300 likes. Mahina has big potential. Yeah, but that's on Instagram. Nobody in crypto cares about Instagram. Nobody in crypto uses Instagram, and the average Instagram user is poor. So that's not going to translate to price action on the chart. The coin needs to go viral on X. If the coin's viral on X, then the chart might do something. But Instagram is never going to move a chart. Nobody cares about Instagram. 108,000 at the top here on Dad. Thing just keeps legging up like nobody's business. I really wonder about this one. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. I mean, it's still just shredding. Like, really nobody's slowing this down. It's definitely the fastest upward moving coin in the market right now. A lot of volume for sure, but it's pretty artificial. My X is the same as my TikTok. I never post coins anywhere. I'm not here to tell you guys what to buy. This coin had a lot of volume for some reason. Another Scented milking at 11,000 market cap. Coinbase is testing AI agents that show up in Slack/email at work, just like any human teammate. To start, we're shipping 2 which are modeled after legendary former Coinbase employees. Wait, is that actually Balaji? Like the Balaji? Wow, I didn't realize that Balaji actually used to work for Coinbase. That's kind of crazy. And then the other one is Fred Ursum. Huh. Well, Coinbase created an AI named Fred. That's kind of bullish. It probably would do better on the base chain. I'm sure on the base chain there's a couple of coins popping off related to that right now. If I was you guys, I would go jump over onto base chain and see if that Fred coin just came out. Here's a base. New pairs. Interesting. Got into meme coins, and since I began like 5 days ago, I lost $90. Nice, bro. You're doing better than 99% of other investors. Other investors usually lose a lot more than that. Good on you for practicing risk mitigation and only risking $90. You're doing spectacularly. 120,000 here on the top of the dad coin. Starting to face some struggles though, I'm not gonna lie. Might collapse pretty soon. Any tips for beginner? You're gonna lose, bro. Losing is an inevitable part of the journey. So just make sure you learn from every loss. I have a video pinned on my profile called Crypto 101. You probably want to watch. Yeah, shout out to my cat. Shout out to my cat. This Fred coin just broke the previous low. That's a good sign. Draw this. Age of Abundance. Where can I track wallets? You can track them on Axiom under the Trackers tab. You just click Trackers and then you input the wallets. These are all the wallets I'm tracking. Dad just took another clean leg up. 130,000 and climbing now. Did any of you guys catch this one? Let's get a W in the chat if you guys are making money on this right now. W in the chat if you guys are making money on this right now. Are you winning, sons? Good stuff. Good stuff. A lot of W's in the chat. Somebody said to show Fred, I want to make sure I'm looking at the real one. Well, there's no such thing as a real one. And this thing is below 10,000 market cap, so it's really struggling right now. I have my eye on it, but it's still make or break, hit or miss. Could definitely just go straight to zero. How do you feel about Trump signing the expedite of the ibogaine therapies? Well, ibogaine has been widely advocated for decades now. I've heard many people trying to get that stuff legalized. I've seen news articles about it. The funny thing is, it's no walk in the park. If you've ever done that shit, it's like literally facing down your deepest, darkest shadow self. You're just, yeah, I don't know. It's not pleasant. It's not fun. It's not like a mushroom or something like that. No, like it's literally unpleasant. Like you're confronting your worst memories and like it's, the experience is unpleasant. Like there's no other way to describe it. You don't take that and have a good time. There's no way to take it recreationally. Like if you take that shit, you're literally facing down your demons. But that's part of why it works so well for addiction treatment. $135,000 at the top. This thing's starting to take a leg down. No, not ayahuasca. We're talking about ibogaine. Yeah, this thing is going straight to zero now, chat. Thanks for playing. They are pulling the plug. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness, chat. Oh my goodness. GG, chat. GG. They are shoving it down, chat. Oh no. Oh no. Well, if you had bid the bottom right there, you would be up. Let's go look at Fred. It's gone? Yeah, it's gone. Here's Fred and Balaji. Another coin, same fingerprints, same narrative. They're just serially rug pulling you guys. It is a weak market day, because if it wasn't a weak market day, these coins wouldn't be dying like this. This thing 140 down to 70K, cut in half on Mahina. Have you ever gone into Polymarket? Absolutely not. That shit is terrible. Lulian says go to sleep. Lulian, it is 11 a.m. in the morning. Are you stupid? Let's keep looking. Good to see you, Liam. 46,000 at the top. Bull run is over. The bull run is over, chat. Pack it up. We saw some good prices for a little bit, but not anymore. When did you start meme coins? In 2019. Yeah, this thing is cooked. Let's keep looking. Unkeroid still shoving up with a recent brand new all-time high of 5.5 million. This coin is only 4 hours old. Take a look at this chart. Every single 30-minute candle on this chart has been green. If you bought this coin, you literally would have only made money forever. It went up only. Straight up the whole time. Literally free bag. But you guys buy coins that go down. Why buy coins that go down when you can buy coins that go up? Good to see you, Oz. Speaking of coins that go up. Yeah, bro, you guys killed it. Is it still up over 100K? Yes, sir. Speaking of coins that only go up, Crypto Revolution at 144,000 market cap. You can see it right here. The man, the myth, the legend, Oz the Crypto Goat in the chat right down there. He's the one steering the ship behind this coin right here, and it's gone absolutely parabolic. Look at these legs up. They are truly starting a crypto revolution. Do you guys see this? Pretty impressive growth. Topping out at 150K, still hanging out there in that top range. People don't sell. That's what's nice about this coin. People don't sell. So far, it's been a lot of up only. Especially if you look at longer time frames. Do you think memes are done? Absolutely not. Memes are just getting started. They're just getting started. Yes, Oz is the dev. Good energy. Good energies at 450K. The dev is Oz. He's right down there in the chat. You guys have seen him for sure on TikTok Live. 1.15 million at the top. Now it's at 450K. Aiden says, explain how they are just getting started. What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bear run. Why would something die in the middle of the bear run? This is the time when nobody's in the market. Nobody's trading. Nothing's happening. Do you realize these things are cyclical? Things go down and then they go up. So when things go up, meme coins will be back. Meme coins have died now like 6 different times. In 2018, 2019, they died. 2022, 2023, they died. Now they're dead again in 2026. But they come back every time. 2017, we saw one of the craziest bull runs for meme coins ever. 2020, we saw one of the craziest bull runs in meme coins ever. 2021, we saw one of the craziest bull runs in meme coins ever. 2024, we saw one of the craziest meme coins in bull run ever, etc., etc. Just because we're in an off year doesn't mean meme coins are dead. They're just getting started because they haven't even turned around yet. 2026, we had a penguin go to 100 million in 3 days. That's real. Oz says, why not call Crypto Revolution at 4,000 market cap? It's true. You guys could have hit a 50x, but you guys faded. How much did you lose until you stuck with it? Well, I'm lucky in that I never actually lost any money. I only ever invested $200 into crypto. My initial trading stack was literally $40. A lot of people mess that part up. A lot of people put a lot of money in and then they lose it all, and they just lose it all, and they lose it all, and they lose it all. That's not the right way to do things. That's how a casino works, not the market. What site is this? This is Axiom, AXIOM.trade. I actually have to go right now, but I'll be back. I'll be back in about an hour and a half. I'll be back in an hour and a half. Do communities reach out to you or do you to them? I don't know what you mean by that. Usually people come to me. I don't really go to people. Thanks for tuning in. This has been a Crypto Rap exclusive. God bless you. God bless your portfolio. We're all going to make it. I will see you guys a little bit later. I'll be back. I got to go dip out. I'm going to go have some lunch, and then I'll be back in like an hour and a half. I'll see you guys when I see you. Take care until then. God bless you. God bless your portfolio. We are all going to make it. We are all going to make it. Cheers. Until the next time. Be safe in the market. Be smart. Invest well.